This bitch in full screen. Well, yeah, so it doesn't look like it's recorded on a cell phone. Anyway, guys, I haven't bought the 12 packs of the 473s in a while. They're usually expensive. I think they're $23.50 or under $24. Alcohol has gone up. Supposed to take it easy. Well, I haven't drank in a few days. I just been basically pretty well just been smoking. Wow, this is a really nice camera, guy. Yeah. The Asus has a really nice camera. It's a 13 megapixel, really nice. Anyway, guys, yeah. So I ended up getting a 12 pack of the 473s of the Tall Boys. It's more than the original cans. It's a lot more because the original cans are like 355, where these are 473, right? So you drink like two of these, or that's like a liter right there, right? You know what I mean? That's like a full fucking 40 ouncer right there. So something like that. Anyway, it is St. Patrick's Day. Been out. Just got home at like 5 o'clock. Like, holy God, I was out from like all afternoon. I had pizza. I was at the malls. I just had Subway, so I was gonna get the chicken and bacon one, but I just got the assorted one. I was gonna get the foot long, but I got the 6 inches. 6 inches is a lot cheaper. You don't need a 12 inch. And I was gonna take it to go to bring it home, but then I ended up just like relaxing. I don't know. I just didn't feel like coming home today. You know what I mean? So I've been carrying this thing around for a bit, and then once I left Subway, it started getting rained on, man. So it was pretty crazy. But I think I'm gonna do like maybe a 10-minute video here or something like that. 8, 10 minutes, 9 minutes, whatever. So it is St. Patrick's Day, 2016. St. Patty's Day. You know what's up. Most people do drink on St. Patrick's Day. Myself, I do usually. I don't know if I'm healthy or not, but I mean, I haven't ended up in the hospital. I haven't puked up blood or thrown up, like I said, thrown up blood or peed out blood. You know how people drink all their lives and they start like bleeding and shit? Like, that's when it's like really, really crazy. But I haven't got to that part in my life yet, right? You know what I mean? So, but yeah, I know I'm not supposed to be drinking. But today I just, whatever, I wasn't going to use the money for that, right? Because the thing is like, originally I was going to get a 12 pack of the cans, but then I'm like, yo, but you know what it is, yo, the 355s, the bottles are still 1975 for a 12 pack, but for a 12 pack of cans for the 355s, it's 2050. Yeah, so it's a lot more. So now the freaking bottles are cheaper now, but of course the bottles are more or less because it's only 340, right? Where the Tall Boys are like 23.50 or 24 still. That's always been the price, though, I believe. It was like 22. I think it was like 22.90 before. So it's like 23.50 or something like that. Whatever it was. Wait, I have the receipt. Anyway, I think I have the receipt here, but hold on. I might have the receipt. I don't know. I might not. I might throw it out. Wait, is this the one? Or is this from the pizza place? No, that's from the pizza place. Went to Sabarbo today. Pretty classic joint. So I ended up coming to like 10. It was like 9.85. Yeah, because I got one for me. Yeah, 10.16 because I got one for Cassandra, right? She's my cousin, so. So yeah, I ended up getting a 12 pack, 12 of 473s, and I mean, of course, there's a lot more in them, and you're gonna get more drunker, right? You're not drinking the 12 packs of 341s or 355s. You're drinking the 12 packs of 473s, like which is almost 23 more. Would be 500. So it's kind of 470 is still kind of close. It is close to the 500 range, right? You know what I mean? I mean, they do have 500 ones, but they're, whatever, right? But like, so yeah, it's kind of like carrying it's like carrying a briefcase around, you know what I mean? So, but anyway, guys, This is the beer that I usually drink. I know a lot of people are more into the rum and stuff like that, but I myself I'm more of a beer drinker. I'm not sure what time I'm going to start drinking. Right now, I just got home. It's 5 o'clock. It's probably going to be like a 7 o'clock thing or 8 o'clock thing. 2 3 hours. Because I mean, I want to. When you get home, you want to relax for at least 2 3 hours minimum, right? You know what I mean? And then you start just yanking her into you. You know what I mean? So I think I'm going to open these right now, and I think it's this way you open them. Okay, so I'm going to unbox this. Okay, so yeah, guys, you don't really see me buy the 473s very often. You usually see me getting like the 340s or the 355s, right? Most of the time. So my aunt, she ended up getting the Moto G second generation. It's like 2014. It's still decent. 2014 phones. I mean, it's only been like 3 months and 17 days since 2016. So 2016 is still it hasn't been like 6 months or anything. It's still but it is going to be 4 months. So it is still, but it has been like 5 6 months. It has, but we're like, I guess we're going to be like in the mid or whatever. So, but anyway, yeah, she got the Moto G second gen, which I had before I got this phone, but I'm not. It was only 8 gig, and it was only 1 gig of RAM, or whatever, 2 gig RAM. No, I think the second generation is 2 gig RAM, or 1 gig, depending on which one you get, but they only had the 8 gig model, and I think they do have a 16 gig model. That one's 2 gig RAM, so I think it's 1 gig. But Jody's like, she doesn't care about that stuff, right? She's used to the flip phone. She's old school, right? And then she got Cassandra, the latest iPod Touch. 6th generation, the 32 gig, which was like $300. So she got the gold one. I mean, I have the gold iPad Air. I mean, I love gold, but when it comes to like the iPod Touch, like the new one, at least the new one, iPod Touch 6, I would probably definitely go for the blue one. I like that blue color. But that's just me, right? If I ever get that for like, it's $300 for the 32 gig. And of course it is a flash, but why would the screen, the only thing that sucks with that is the screen's kind of small though, right? I'm not really into like the small, I mean, I'm used to like, the Moto G second gen's 5 inches is okay. There's nothing wrong with 5 inches, but 5.5 is the way to go. I mean, that's just me though, that's my opinion. I mean, compared to 4.5 inches or 5 inches, you know what I mean? I'm used to but now I am. I'm now more into 5.5 displays for phones, you know what I mean? For phones, but for tablets, of course, like, at least 10 inches. I mean, 8 inches are not too bad, but of course, iPad Air is 9.7, so it's still close to 10. That still kind of classifies as 10, right? So, of course, 10 inches and up is... 7. I mean, that's the thing. You're growing when you first start off. You start off as like a 7-inch tablet, then you get up to like 10. And then coming into smartphones, at least 4 inches and up. But 4 inches are they're so tiny. I don't even know why the hell they even make 4 inches anymore. It's just pretty crazy. But guys, I think I'm gonna end this video. I'm gonna put some in the fridge though. Anyway, they're already cold too. But this fridge right here, because of the, oh shit, what the hell's that? Oh, this is my light. This thing, because see the ice there, right? Oh, look how shiny that is. Oh, winter's over now. But anyway, yeah, so, like, these things, guys, they're like $2 each, but you get 12 of them, it's like 25. You know what I mean? But if you do 2 times 12, you know what I mean? That's it, right? Because they're usually like $2 or $2.05 or $2.10 now. I don't know, whatever it is. Because the highest, if this thing starts off as $2, what the hell is this shit on there? Oh, that's from the box, probably. The highest I can see these going is for like maybe $2.20. I don't see it going for like $2.30 or $2.50. I mean, it probably has, but because you got the ones that are like $3, right? Those are like the 740. Those are like $150 a lot more, right? So, you know, represent for John LeBlanc. Hashtag, well, John LeBlanc. Hashtag LeBlanc Blue. Hashtag St. Patrick's Day 2016. It is what it is. But yeah, guys, I'm not gonna rush into the beer. Originally, when I was earlier or whatever, I wasn't gonna originally go out, but then my family came and my aunt got her taxes, and so yeah, it's been a pretty busy day for St. Patrick's Day 2016. And once again, of course, I'm gonna juice it up. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna put the rest. I'm gonna end this video right here. And thanks for watching, and happy St. Patrick's Day.